Hello everybody, it's Raft5Games, and today I'm going to be messing with the Create Mod Cannons. So, I saw another YouTube video do a video on this one, and I really enjoyed watching it. And I've already set up a small example. I messed around with it a little bit. I actually recorded a video, but funny story is, it didn't capture it, and so I'm stuck having to do it again. I don't mind doing it again. I have a different plan. I had a whole entire mountaintop thing, but if you guys want to see that one, I can do it. That's a hole that this cannon made. I will go over that in a second. So, essentially the plan for this video is I want to make a small, compact cannon room with several different cannons inside of it that we can fire off, and just have a little fun with it, you know? And so, there's different kinds of shots that we can use, and I'm not going to shoot out of this one because I don't want to ruin the floor or anything, but I can turn this on. So this right here turns it on, this back button. This button's for firing, and this right here controls the yaw, which is from left to right. I crouch. Controls the up and down, which is the vertical. And I turn around and I press this button, and it'd fire. Now, for example, because this shot does not do anything, I can do a smoke shot, which is the whole point of a smoke shot is to essentially mark to like smoke out the area, and it leaves one hole. So yeah, I just get a tamping rod. I do my tamps by hand. I'm working on figuring out how to do it more manually, and my computer decides to take off every time I open this mod. So yeah, so how these work is you have to have one per each. So essentially, on the inside the cannon, these all look vertical this way, and it goes powder charge, smoke shell, and I grabbed an impact fuse, so that way whenever this, if it was a little button, essentially, whenever it hits solid land, whenever it's done being launched, it'll hit the floor and explode, leaving a smoke trail. And I'm going to push this one back using the tamper rod, which tamps. It's all the way back, so now we flick the lever, turn it on, and we can just rotate it up, bringing a little bit this way. It's a nice cinematic shot for this one. So now hit all the way over there, and if I fall over here, look, see how it's smoking up? That is the whole point of the shell. It's not entirely doing any destruction. There's some that are meant to dig, some that are meant to fire, some that are meant to explode. This one doesn't do much damage. I mean, they all do a lot of damage to dirt, especially, but yeah, this is a lot of smoke. See, this is where the shell landed right over here. So this cannon, if I shoot in this same location again, which I can't do it because I have to reload, I will hit that square over there. So now, here's the hard part. I want to make a whole bunch of these, and I think I know how. I want to make it in the most efficient way possible to make a whole bunch of these. So I'm going to get that system loaded up, and I'll explain to you how I did it. So I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, so I did a little bit more work, and this is what we have so far. These are the guns we've been messing with, and I thought it might be cool to have a special room for where all this happens. And so these are some pretty big cannons when I think about it, and I want to load them from the behind. That's the way you're supposed to do it anyways, and I feel like I could probably have a machine that deploys them once. I can figure this out. So, and I don't want to be showing, that's why I'm not going to show too much of it, but I have the general basics of it down. I need to work out the rest of this. This is going to be controlled by links. Have these on the links as well. And again, have these on links. We all have aiming and targeting stuff, along with a special motor we can use to turn both on and off the reload system. And so I'm going to get to work. I'm going to finish working on the reload system, and I'll see you guys whenever that ends. Okay, so I finally did a little bit more work, and as you can see, we have definitely more than improved. The little station, and the gun looks way more high-tech. Even a little too high-tech for me. But this should work in the opposite direction now. Okay, which means we need to lower them. Which means I do that. Which means they're locked in, which means I can do them like this. Okay, so this right here is a different thing. I can lift that part up now. Do that. Okay, perfect. So I worked out all the kinks for this. I need to load and finish up working on the controller, and then we can actually start. I can actually go through how this works. So I will see you when after I finish this. Okay, I'm back, and it didn't take long, as I said. So this should be all worked out, and let's get into loading it. So we have a slight problem here because these things, they need to be required to be unscrewed and stuff. So how this works is I first need to unscrew them. Then I bring down the arm, and they grab a hold of the block, and I swoop in with my powdered charges in solid shots along with my tamping rod, my ramrod, sorry. I take this in first. Can't do it. Well, I can't load it in from the back, but I can sure have a cool way to lock it in and lock it out. So I work on this for nothing. But let's still fire it though. So it's 3, and then we're gonna do a 1 for each and every one of them. One of the most annoying things about this, because you have to tamp it all the way back to the very back. That's what I'm trying to do from the reverse, but I wasn't able to. Wasn't able to. And so yeah, I do have to say this machine's already way better than my previous one. Previous one was only a double barrel to start off with, and 2, it was a little bit more complex actually. How much I have in there, so I'll get a worm. Worms are the opposite of this. They will take them out. So we do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. We keep tapping it. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab ourselves. My question is the back part. I also have to do this for all of them, and then we're going to bring them all the way out. And then we have one more. Okay, I'm sorry guys, the tamping, I told you, takes a really long time. I say tamping, but really it's ramming, because you ram it in there because of the ramrod. But I call it tamping because of muskets. I'm weird like that. So yeah. Pretty cool system. Pretty cool system. Oh, we can screw those back in. So screwed now, we can turn this off. Turn those away. And we can do you guys think this is really cool? This is extremely cool. Really cool, and this is how that works. This is a blue right here. That is amazing. I love that so much. One of them crossed over. It's really weird to see because look, they all should be firing in a line. But as you guys can, don't fire the smoke. Don't fire the smoke. As you guys can clearly see, they did not. They all kind of went in different directions, which I really love. They look like they kind of bounced off each other's like aim and shit, which I think is really a cool detail I like to add. And from this distance too, which is really, really, really cool. So I say time for a little target practice. Let's see if we can hit a little target. I mean literal target. I'm gonna try to do this the best way possible. So they have to hit that. The goal is to hit that little wood block. So let me load it up. Here's to make sure I don't forget to leave that on. So these need to be open up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's happening with these ones. They're being very special. I can't tell why. Seemed to work earlier. If anyone knows how to build one of those systems that are able to reload and do this with these kind of cannons, please let me know. That's fun for me. I really liked doing it, so. This feels really weird, shoving these white wool things, I guess, into this cannon. It seems odd to shoot this stuff out of here, you know? You think it'd be with a cannonball with like a turret shell, you know? Something simple, but then you're doing this, and it's like, wow, okay. Could it be because I don't have... I have an eerie feeling about this, but... Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Okay, let's see how this goes. Whoa. These shots definitely aren't straight. I was close though. You can see the smoke trail was like 1 block off. I want you guys to see that. You guys saw that, right? It skipped across the floor. It bounced off. And then hit. I don't even see the shell anymore, actually. I see... not 1 shell over here. This thing skipped a couple times. Smoke's still fresh. Did it skip again? Or no? Wait, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see how far it traveled. So... here's the cannon, right? It's a temporary waypoint. And there is one, and there was one right over here. To show you, to give you distance, I'm zooming out. It's a pretty far distance. Like, for example, the block around my cursor, this is how far it traveled. These are chunks. These are chunks, my friend. Traveled extremely far. Over 300 blocks away. It traveled that one shell. One of these shells made it that far. It's really cool to think that happened because either I tamped it weirdly, something would happen, so I think that was my bad on the tamping. Other than that, this is a really cool machine. And yeah, so I'm thinking about starting a new create mod survival series, and I want you guys' input. I want you guys to tell me what you think I should do, what mods I should use, what version. What do you guys think? And if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Because remember, I'm not the genius. I'm not the one who makes these ideas. Like I make the machines, but ideas are really hard to come by. Like that's why I haven't been making as many videos as usual. That was cool. And I can even do a cannon repair system where I can have these up so I can repair them. Let's go ahead and do one final shot. Let's fire out of this one and this one. Let's see. I wonder what happens if I fire. Nope, I'm not gonna test it because I don't want to end up killing myself. Let's do a high explosive shell in both of these. You know, get her done. This way. Go ahead and fix that right now. I had a wrench. I wanted to remove the. Oh, there it is. Let's take another one right here because I think it's in this one. Guys, because I swear just like this. Lock them in place. They're in. Yeah, this machine is oddly weird. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is happening. It just kind of is. Like half the time I can tamp it and it fits. Half the time I tamp it and it doesn't fit. So I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's the game being weird. See, I think that's why. I think it's just me being weird, not the game. Okay, let us get this going for our last final shot. Let's make sure those are in. That's where locked and loaded. Let's undo those and have these on off position so we can unscrew whenever we get done. Let's sit up here and let's start to aim. That seems about it. Right there. One button left to push. It happened again! So I wasn't wrong. But look at that. Look how close we were. We missed both the shots. Let's take it one cheesy step further. And measure lock those in place. And do one final shot for you guys, because I keep missing the big dope. Okay, we have that done. Let's turn that on. This. If I were a bullet, I hit that, would it work? I kind of want to. If I miss it, I'll keep hitting till I. Ooh, ooh. I wish I could. Yeah, it's gone now. But I like how it keeps bouncing. Yeah, it like obliterated it. We got 7 pieces. We got 6 pieces back. It bounced off of that hole and landed over here. It didn't explode though because I'd have the thing done with it. So yeah, that was an amazing shot though. Amazing shot. So I definitely want to come back to this world. If you guys want me to as well, please leave a like on this video, comment, let me know what you guys thought, and if you guys make, that's set a goal. If we get 10 likes, I will make a part 2 to this video. So without further ado, let's shut off the machine. Let's shut off the machine. It's time to say thank you guys for watching. Again, leave a like, subscribe, and it really helps out as a creator. And I might make a Patreon page, so keep looking out for that. If you guys want to be a supporter, that really helps me and allows me to get a better computer one day, so we can run things more smoothly, so you guys can see more mods, and allows me to work and allows you to work. So I will give those details when I get them up. But for now, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good Rafta 5 games, and goodbye.